How did you feel about that? Did you summon the devil? Did you? Oh. Welcome, my friends. I am author Chris McIntyre. This is my Aphrodisia Priest channel. I'm laughing, we'll get to that. And today I would like to do a card pull for you guys. Now, this is a super impromptu video. I had originally planned to do a different video first, which I'm going to circle back to. If you follow my Lady Mac channel, you know that is very common for me. However, I have been called to do this for a couple of days now because I feel like somebody here needs a message. I did this so impromptu that it took me a little bit to figure my setup up, and I already knocked some things over, and then I just was getting started and I realized I hadn't done a proper mic check. Thank goodness, which I know better than to do because my mic was not on. So I would have been sitting here talking to nobody for a really long time. And the worst part of that is when I used to do readings on my Lady Mac channel, I've actually recorded like 20 and 30-minute videos with no mic. So if you're new here, occasionally you'll see me look at my mic to make sure the color is on because I'm paranoid. And I hate editing my videos. I have begged, pleaded, and bribed everybody and their mama and the universe to send me somebody that can edit properly for me. Negative. So here we are. So that being said, we are here with an actual card reading today. And I don't have a proper setup because this wasn't planned. And I'm working with the best I got where you can see the cards and me and everything and the stones. And I realized getting everything ready that because I try to like plan ahead and do all the things, I set everything up for two reasons. I set everything up because if you saw one of these on my other channel, I like to pick a stone too and like have my own card sort of read during this. And I wanted to like take the thumbnail and like make the content for it, right? So, and make sure that you guys could actually see everything on here, etc. But I realized that takes away from some of the like I shuffled these are freshly cleansed deck, and then I shuffled them out. And to be fair, considering what I'm doing, even if I knew what was under these, like that doesn't change you guys picking your own card or message or whatever, but for sake of authenticity, I don't know what's under these because I also want to pick mine. And if it matters, it's the Snowflake Obsidian, but I'm going to explain the stones and then I'm going to give you, I'll explain the stones, let you guys pick one. And then when I flip it, I will give you my sort of like message and interpretation of the cards. And then I will read a little from the book, just like a general tarot so that you know what the actual like interpretation is. I am not a professional in this. I will never claim to be. I don't have all the cards memorized. I don't have all the stone properties memorized. I have always sort of chased my intuition in all of this, and I've just kind of been developing as I go. My readings tend to be a lot like where my stories come from. It's just like a muse that needs to get this message across, needs to get this note out there, needs to get told, right? So crappy nails and all because I did this very impromptu. I don't even have makeup on. Here is your card readings. So one is selenite. Selenite is very cleansing. It is very, I use it, so it's generally known as a stone that doesn't really, it holds an incredible charge. It cleanses and doesn't necessarily need to be charged. Do not soak selenite in water. I was a newbie once. I ruined a lot of selenite. It tends to, so it's cleansing, very healing. It tends to be what I go to when I need to cleanse my tarot cards or when I need to cleanse my stones or when I need to cleanse myself. I picked Snowflake Obsidian. Oh, I'm touching you guys. Are you on? Oh, you're rubbing me. We're not allowed to do that stuff on this channel. I picked Snowflake Obsidian because it is very grounding and also it's very warding off of negative energy, which is something I have been gravitating to recently. I have obsidian everywhere, literally in my purse right now, on my plant table, by my desk. And then last but not least, we have amethyst. Amethyst tends to be a lot of people's favorite. It is a very calming stone, known to help with anxiety and known to help with sleep. So 1, selenite. Did I remember to do the numbers? 2, snowflake obsidian. And 3, amethyst. Okay? So take a minute. I'm going to have a little sip of my coffee. Spill it all over the place. Which you guys are going to watch me do. And then we're going to pull cards. Okay, selenite. What do we have here? The 5, I can't read backwards. The 5 of Pentacles. Oh, okay. So this has come up recently in a different pull. This is lack of financial security, lack of security in life, lack of your feelings of health, like a negative health. It is a feeling of being ostracized from your group or from the people around you, or comparing those around you in comparison with you in your journey and feeling like you are lesser than. So that's the message that I'm getting. Still here. You know what, you guys can't. I'm in a kitchen table. My basement lighting sucks. So I'm reading from like a general tarot book. Let's see, 5 of Pentacles. It's time to squarely address any feelings about safety and security that have you worried about your well-being. Are you stressed about your finances or health, or feeling left out from the prosperity that others are enjoying? To counteract these corrosive energetic states, you are being asked to reclaim your personal power. Yes, so definitely finding a way to take accountability for any of those things, those negative thoughts, those ruminations, changing anything that you can and letting go of anything that you can. So that's sort of my message there. Okay, so Snowflake Obsidian, I picked this one. It is I had to look at it for a second so I knew this time. I'm not reading it backwards. It is the 8 of Pentacles. I knew this right away as soon as I pulled it, because it is around honing in on your craft and your master skills and your soul's purpose, but also with so much patience and perseverance, which could not be a better card for me, as annoying as that is, because the cards always speak to me and always tend to give me a little paddling. Because this is what I'm doing. I am honing in on my intuition and my craft. I'm helping others. I'm learning, but everything in my life has been a very, 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 very slow, patient process, trusting the process and waiting for that good outcome. So there we go. Oh, I'll read from the book over here. 8 of Pentacles. Patience and determination are the best ways to ensure your success. Mastering the skill. I'm sure I'm not the only one that picked this, so I'll read for you. Mastering the skill takes time and perseverance, and shortcuts are not the best path forward as you build your experience. Remain dedicated to excellence and to developing your unique form. I don't take shortcuts. I take the long, 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 long way. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe I should start taking a shorter path, but not the shortcut. What do you guys think? Okay, Amethyst. I feel like a lot of people picked this card because who picked this card? Who summoned the devil? I'm kidding. This is not summon the devil. I shouldn't say that. Somebody new was watching this and they're like, oh, the devil. No, this tends to be when you know you are indulging of a bad thing, and like an overindulgence of a bad thing. And not to say like can't eat a slice of cake, but you can't be eating a whole cake for breakfast. So this tends to be the borderline of like addiction, of a negativity, the bad side, the hidden, the not doing the work, the healing, indulging those addictions. Summon the devil. Let's see what the book says about the devil. Devil, mother, son of the devil. Everybody hates me. Little South Park for you. The devil reaches out his hand, granting a release from the mundane with promises of earthly and material pleasures. While sometimes this release is healthy and necessary, he hides the fact that he offers everything you can become addicted to, from alcohol, drugs, work, and sex, to more things like addiction, to more addictions like codependent relationships and how others make you feel. So we can become addicted to a lot of things, even if we don't like want to admit that like we're doing this terrible cycle over and over. And we can also become addicted to knowing like these things that are bad for us, and we just like do them anyway in these terrible ruminating cycles. So my advice would be, if that is you, to take accountability and action for those things and get out of that terrible cycle. So, how did you feel about that? Did you summon the devil? Did you? Oh. And we're back after I summoned the devil myself. The timing of that knock on the door could not have been better, so I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it. I also had my whole day kind of flipped around. I don't know. I gotta finish this video up now. And it's later, and anyway, guys, if this resonated with you, I hope the devil does not knock on your door literally while you're doing card pulls and talking about summoning the devil. Wow. Okay. I hope today finds you really well. If you would like a more in-depth card pull, I do these. I offer them through my website. You can find everything linked below. Stay tuned in the future for a more professional setup where I will shuffle and pull the cards on camera. Not that I didn't do that, I just didn't film it. And maybe I'm gonna put a sign up that says I'm recording, so don't knock on my door literally seconds after I asked if somebody summoned the devil. Thank you for watching, guys. I'm so grateful you could be here as part of my new channel. If you're just finding this, I write erotica. I am almost a 12-time published author, and I would love for you to find my other channel. You can find it linked below as well. Have a fabulous day, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll chat soon.